All right, g'day Novocastrians. Half time for the derby, Dave, and just like last game, we're okay for 30-35 minutes, and then we give up the ghost again.
Mate, it's a disappointing half time. We've had a couple of chances, I'd say half chances, not really anything really clear cut. But I've got a hoarse voice because I've been yelling at those.
At who? Naboo?
Yelling at half of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Carry on.
All right, fair enough. Well, let's the team that got selected. It looked actually all right early on. So started with Sawyer and Nordstrom up front. Yeah. Sawyer looks really good for somebody who's played like one A-League game so far. I thought he's done fairly well. Maybe lacking obviously a little bit of cutting edge in his final decision making. But he's been making runs. He's been holding the ball up. He's actually looked pretty good.
He's actually been looking quite mobile for a big guy, and I'll give him his 3 appearances off the bench, Furns, instead of
3 appearances. Okay. Well, first start.
Yeah. I think he's been looking really good. A couple of half chances, and he's certainly causing the Mariners' defence some trouble.
Yeah.
He's a big presence, and he's actually got a fair bit of mobility for a big guy, which I didn't really. I was told that he had, but I hadn't really seen it in the matches previous. This time, we're seeing how he's getting around that front of the park. So
like I said, it was a good 30-35 minutes until they scored a goal.
Yep.
We've had a couple of shouts for penalties that have been turned down. No going to the VAR. How did you see the penalties? Did you obviously the one that occurred pretty close to half time looked like a nailed on, and replays showed that it looked like it was a penalty we should have been given.
Yeah, and for fairness sake, I think Lachlan Jackson was lucky to escape a penalty too.
Yep.
The Fox Sports TV down here quite happy to show multiple replays of Lachlan Jackson's denied. Well, the penalty the Mariners were denied from Lachlan Jackson's, but I think I've seen one replay of Liam Rose's so-called non-handball.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. So going to the goal now. Who should we be blaming for this one? So obviously Montgomery gets a howitzer from outside the box, wasn't shut down. Igarkovic, Polyak, who should have been closing him down to make sure that shot couldn't get off?
I think it was a good shot.
It was a good shot. Can't really do much about it.
Teams will score goals. In this case, it was good. Look, we tried to clear it, but we just gave Connor Payne too much space and allowed him time on the ball to play it back to Nick Montgomery, which we did attempt to close it down, but it just went through the legs and not much Jack Junkin could do.
All right, so final thoughts. What's Jonesy got to do in the sheds at half time to make sure that we come out and we don't go back into our shell for the second half and we actually go forward? Because this is do or die. We've got to win this.
I think we need to get some of our better players on the park. We need to get Andrew Hull back on at half time. I'd probably move Daniel Mullen to the bench and put Jason Hoffman back at right back.
So you're hoping for a Jurgen Klopp double half-time substitution?
No, well, Jason Hoffman's currently on the bench, mate. I'd be taking Daniel Mullen off. I'd be bringing Andrew Hull on and moving Hoffman back to the right back.
Okay, fair enough. All right, Jets fans, thanks very much. We'll be back to you at full time.
And I put Labby on as well.
We want the chest.
We want the chest.
We'll give the chest about 75 minutes, I think. Yeah.
Well, we can't because
no, on at 75 minutes.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Why not? We're communicating. All right, thanks, guys. We'll see you at full time.